Started the mic.
Okay, go ahead. Pick it up.
Something.
No, listen.
Because Jules is like, this time when
Pick
I
up
came to Bombay, I didn't get late. So how come Shri will get late?
One second. Can you pull? See,
Maybe.
wait. Stop. Hold on. Pull. Listen. Pull it. Okay. Go. Pull it to your hand. Give it to your hand. All right. Take that shit off. Put it on the side. Junaid, can you just... Junaid, it's... Can you put this? Okay, editor. Every time we use a name, bleep that shit out.
It's fine. You can use my name.
You can use your name. All right. We're
go.
feeling this.
Fine.
This is water, so don't like whatever. This is okay. I'm sorry. I'm a little excited.
too energetic
I'm a little
today.
too excited.
That's
today.
some big dick energy right there.
Can
So
we-
let me start.
All the way from Bangalore.
Yeah, let
Yeah,
me
so-
start
That's why the
with the
energy is
first
very
question that we need to ask. Shri, please
Let
answer
me
this.
start
This
the
is,
podcast.
this is
Let
rapid
him start the podcast. Who was the podcast?
rapid fire round. Tu kya tel? How do you like it?
I cannot take this.
Bro.
I cannot take this.
Bro, okay, listen.
But what about the massage oils that he got? Like what
He
happened?
messaged me.
Huh.
saying that
He's like, I'll.
oil got wasted and I didn't get a kiss also. I was like, oh dude, bad luck. Next time.
So on that note, welcome to Kaafi Sexy. We are on podcast with Bugeshree. Bugeshree is an influencer slash marketing girl. What is the marketing title? Like what you do? You handle marketing, right?
Oh, you have
For-
marketing boy, marketing girl.
Oh,
something like
I'm
that.
sorry. Okay, that was sexist. I apologize. That was
And the
extremely
founder of getcan.com.
sexist. All right.
I think I should start one.
No, wait. So, you handle marketing for a company that is one of the more emerging companies. Junna, yo,
Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm very excited.
so you handle marketing for a company called
Meta Man,
MetaMan, who the founder is.
Sunil Shetty, and
Sunil Shetty.
KL Rahul, but Sunil Shetty, yes, he's
Yeah.
the mentor founder.
Yeah, okay, so how does it feel to be an influencer in the business world where nobody takes you seriously?
Nobody takes you seriously.
Tick tick one.
Okay.
Tick tick two.
I'm just kidding.
I-
I'm just fucking with you. Everybody takes us seriously.
Very seriously right now because the influencer thing has come as a leverage in order to market my brand, and it has become more easier for me because I have got a lot of connects and some great relations with my blogger community, for which things are quite easier for a person like me.
So you know what? So the thing is, I've known Bugeshree for I think a few years now. We've never actually gotten a chance to go in a much more detailed conversation. But the funny thing is, today we're not going to talk about her work. We're not going to be talking about her influencer shit. We're going to, if you want to check her out, the link is going to be in the bio. You guys can check that shit out. But we're going to talk about her disappointing date today.
You mean disappointing?
Her disappointing. So you know, we look at these influencer girls on the internet. We have also a panel of people who just wanted to come and join us. You can their name eventually might or might not come in,
Please
but
do mention their names.
no, that they are not important. My question is, we the peasants of the world, right? We are not who are not on Instagram. We look at you girls and you're like, oh, you guys are getting,
Too much
for the lack of a
hate.
better word,
Yeah.
railed every
yeah,
day.
you feel that
So-
we get a lot of comments. I mean, a lot of what
Come
do you
men.
say? No, comments are there, of course, but a lot of DMs which slides like.
So why aren't you getting any, like, why are you telling me out of the 25,000 people that follow you, you haven't found one boy who is able to do this for you?
I am telling you from the bottom of my heart. There's nobody. People think that okay, we have many options, but there isn't.
Why is it because you're a disappointment or they are a disappointment?
They are, of course,
like
without
today, how you got catfished on Bumble. Can you tell us about Can you tell us about what went through today? Like what happened today? You were so excited. You were so. Do we have any other words for how?
Normally,
I'll tell you. Let me tell you. So,
I'll tell you.
so she was so excited. She woke me up in the morning, and this is around 11 o'clock. She woke me up and she's like, "Hey, you know what? I've booked a fucking yacht for you to go and party." I was like, "What the
you
fuck?"
hooked. You mean
She booked
She
a
booked
yacht for me
I
to
can
go and
hook
party.
him up as well, but
Okay,
he
so
doesn't want to.
You know what? Me, because I just woke up, I didn't realize what she was telling, and then after another 2 hours, she calls me and she's like, "Hey, you still didn't go. You know, you have to go to a party." And then her friend comes and she's like, let's all go out. And I'm not understanding like what's happening because I'm like sleeping. And then I wake up and I understand that she wanted us to leave the
The
house.
fuck out of the house.
That's another
Because
thing, right? Living with
because
people.
she wanted her Bumble date to come and fuck her.
Which was a dick appointment. Which was a dick appointment. Come on, guys.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I understand that. But what went wrong?
Everything went wrong.
Okay, you know what? Let's go to what was right for you to invite him home on the first time you're talking to him on Bumble. Okay.
I'll tell you exactly what has happened. It's just a 24-hour kind of a thing which has happened. Yesterday, I swiped him right. I swiped many guys right as well. Okay. I do. But what happened? It just remains there. It's like dry chats on Bumble. Bumble is just going to disown me for this. But anyways,
But you know what? At the end, you're still dry.
yeah,
Maybe you're wet, but with your eyes.
this person should be out of the fucking Kaafi Sexy Podcast.
Okay, we're going to tone it down a bit. I feel bad, bro. I feel bad because, bro, I was fully
The
prepared.
person who's talking as if he's getting fucked every night.
So what happened? So what is the thing about this guy that you were like, oh shit, I'm going to give him a chance?
I don't know, maybe his pictures. So his pictures were quite nice, and I showed it to my bestie also, and she also approved it, by the way. The entire bio and everything.
Okay, we have two girls here. Shivani. We're going to bleep it out. Fuck it. Shivani, listen. How do you look at a guy and say, we are going to give this boy a chance? What do they do right? I want to know girls' perspective from both. This is for the boys who are watching this. They're like, okay, we want to get some or whatever. How do we make, like, what are the things that these boys can do that will help them get some?
What is important? Like, is the picture important?
Bro,
is
you're
the
a
bio
guy.
important?
I want Shiva. Oh, okay, you're
I'm asking a question. Is the picture important? Is the profile, the bio important?
Once again, can
Like-
we have another mic?
Do
over
we
there?
do we need to have?
Can you give her another?
Yeah.
One
Do
second.
we need to put up like voice notes saying that my name is not Rahul, my name is Ra and shit like
That
that?
was the person who is talking behind the camera is the person who actually did the conversation from my Bumble account. And then
You look so angry. Are you angry at the boy? Who are you angry at? I'm very curious. Who are you so angry at? Okay, no, but I'm not very curious because I know a lot of boys. See, you need to understand, boys are very afraid to approach women, and they're afraid to approach women because number one, you know how you look at these boys who approach you, you're like, oh my god, he's creepy. He's not creepy. He's scared as fuck. How does this scared little boy? Because there is no game plan out there that works for all women. Every woman is different. Like the way you approach them is different. How does it work? Like give us your perspective on your approaches that you've had, which has worked and which is like, no, this is something that keeps happening, but it's stupid and it shouldn't happen. Be honest. Both of you. I want both of you to tell me.
I think she should proceed first.
All right, let's go. Let's what's your where do you get approached the most?
I mean, there's no lack of approaches that way. I mean, whether you're out at a party, whether you're at work, you're out hanging out in a bar, it's all the same. But you can tell a fuckboy when you look at him, really.
What's wrong with the
It's,
fuckboy?
I mean, it's fine. When you take it, you take it. But that's what I'm getting at. It's really not looks, height, this, that. You're
Bullshit.
in- yeah.
Well,
no,
fuck
no,
you.
no, no.
Fuck you.
When
Okay,
you're,
you know
when
what?
you're,
This
wait,
is-
hold on. When you're drunk enough, it's all the same.
Alright, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair
Fair
enough.
enough.
I agree.
You're not looking at, oh my god, beautiful, shave.
No, but
I-
something.
None of that.
I do.
None of
That's
that
the
works.
problem in me.
None of that works. Yeah.
But from
Is that why you're not getting late for so long? Boys,
Um,
if you okay, what is if they could do something right? What is it that they can do to get through?
See, I mean,
To you.
So, I mean, first thing is how you present yourself in front of anyone, right?
Like the lungi is not working.
it
Oh,
I mean,
have to
it's
shift the
comfy.
sound.
As
Okay.
long as you are comfy in front of your camera, I mean, that's
Oh, yeah,
Kaafi
I love-
Sexy,
I love-
guys.
I love my lungi, bro. I love my
Kaafi
lungi.
Sexy,
Kaafi
guys, for
Sexy.
Yeah. Are you
So
seeing
yeah,
this? Are you getting the
coming back
frame?
to the question which you asked me was, yeah, for me, looks do matter.
Of
Because
course.
I come from an industry where only they serve only good looks. And
Yeah.
what I have understood that with good looks, you have brains also. It's not that it's a myth nowadays that good looks doesn't have brain, but it does. Of course, To an extent, of course.
I mean, we got okay, bro. Come on, I want to hear it. Come on, say it. I saw her just like turning her eyes away. She's like, "Fuck nonsense, bullshit. What the fuck?"
There's nothing like good looks. There's only charm. You click that wink, it works.
Okay,
That's it.
what's the charm? Give me an example.
You gotta be a little sleazy, but not too sleazy. Yeah,
What's
a little sleazy
what
works.
is-
Any day.
what's
A little
sleazy?
works.
What's sleazy?
Yeah. Like you don't want to be uptight. You don't want to be too loose out there. Yeah, but
Give me an example.
you last night.
You.
Wait, shut up, no.
Did we? Did we hear a I'm stumped on my podcast kind of moment?
There should be a beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep,
like
beep.
a
Okay,
stumped on your
wait.
podcast moment.
Me last night was sleazy, or was it like? What are you saying?
There has to be a point where she's comfortable. If that's the barrier that broke this evening with your host.
No, you're talking about last night.
Yeah, I'm saying
We're gonna cut all of this out, but
contrast
I am curious.
What
So
a-
me last night. No,
what-
because
no.
I'm very curious because it's interesting for me for two reasons. Number one, I want to know what the afterthought of what you because what you saw was like a moderate version of what I basically
Yeah,
is.
so it's got nothing to do with the other elements of thought, but just having a zone where you're comfortable with someone is
So not
is
sleazy.
one.
No. So yesterday was good. Fucking A, motherfuckers. You boys got
Right.
game. Boys got game.
yeah. He's
You-
saying it on his own.
Wait,
so
do
yeah,
we have,
yeah.
do I? Okay, quick, come on.
He's
you
saying it for himself.
scale of 1 to 10. Boys got game.
I don't know. There's no rating.
5,
no
4,
rating.
3,
He needs
2.
validation.
Saad
Come
needs
on.
no validation. He's
Now
in
he's-
his head. He already has a number. He's like, I don't need
He's
no
wanting For it.
validation.
He's craving for it. Right
Yeah.
now.
Saad needs no
In front of the camera.
validation. No.
Bro, the day I seek validation. Bro, you know what? I love attention. Don't get me wrong.
Attention and validation, two things. You might want to get it out of them,
I
but in
don't
your head,
need-
you already have it set.
I know the game. My God,
It's
my
just,
mother
it's just
listens
interesting
to this.
and exciting to see, oh, what are they going to do next? Are they going to do what I'm thinking or not? It's just
You know,
that.
every once in a while they become unpredictable, and it gets really interesting with that
Yeah,
unpredictability.
yeah. Then you
Yeah.
start
Happened
craving
3 hours back,
unpredictability.
2 hours back.
What?
Coming back.
Coming back.
back.
We will pretend as though we didn't listen to that part. Fuck me. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're coming back. Okay. So, highlight what is the best approach men have taken with you, which
I
is
think-
closed. Like, don't say, "Oh, the approach was amazing," but like, "Oh, I never really fucked
Just
up."
be yourself.
Bull fuck, bro.
Yes.
Listen to me. This is the problem.
Yes,
Women
see,
say shit like this.
No, I'll tell you.
Women say
no,
shit like
it's
this
not
all
shit.
the time.
It's not shit. It's not
You need
shit.
to keep your mic with you.
It's not. See, listen. It's not about shit or something. For me, a person who's presentable, who's well groomed, who's good, not extremely good looking, but good looking to an extent. Of course, I don't mind making a move and talking to him and see how he is. Of course, with conversation, you'll get to know a person. But also,
The idea that you tell men be themselves is the most fuck all
yeah,
advice you can
get
ever
you
give
get-
to
I'll
boys.
Tell you,
Vague. Vague is the word.
Yeah, so vague, so fuck. Boys, you want to do this? Here's the thing. Okay, I'm not gonna give. I don't know. I have never been late. I have never touched a girl. I wouldn't know.
bullshit.
Yeah, we believe that, sir. We believe it.
listen.
100.
I need to put this out there. I need to put this out there.
Ameen.
You think this boy with the lungi sitting here is going to get any game? No, motherfuckers.
If they
He's
believe
gonna
you
get
right
game
now,
because
they're
he's
being
wearing a
yeah.
lungi, it can open any time.
all right. The time where you have made the move. When was the last time you have made the move and you said, you know what, fuck this, I'm going for it? Walk me through that.
I think last year.
Explain what happened.
So yeah, which turned out to be into a relationship. So yeah, that was kind of a move only. Like I made him. Actually, what happened was we started talking, and then I was the one who made the move, saying that let's go out, and we went out to have momos. By the way, so this was very basic kind of.
This
a thing.
motherfucker took you out for momos.
No, I only suggested.
You took him out for momos.
Like he wanted to have momos in Bangalore.
I
so
know he
was
wanted to have momos. That's the whole point. He wanted to go out. He wanted to have some momos. That's the that's the whole game. Okay, continue, please. He
So
wanted
that's how
momos.
it started, and then we started talking, and I showed much interest in him, and eventually it turned out to be a good one. So see, I'm a person. If I like something, I will get it. But yeah, there's this kind of a thing which puts my like.
You know what's
So,
funny?
so what are those conversations that make you want to have another date or have the next conversation, take it going? What are those conversations like that?
Okay,
Was
I'll tell. Yeah. So talking about that conversation. Talking about that conversation, there's one more person who I swiped right on Bumble. It's been a month or so.
This should be a Bumble plugin. Bumble
Yeah,
should
Bumble
fucking
plugin.
sponsor this
Yeah,
shit.
I swear. I have
Bumble.
been attending a lot of events. I mean, speed dating, and they have come up with all of those things also.
We need to get in touch with Bumble ka team. Bumble,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that entire series on dating if you guys are up for it. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Huh.
So what happened was I started talking to him. It was quite nice and everything. And we spoke for 2 weeks maybe. And then we met. And the vibe was real. We didn't do any shit. We just went out for a nice dinner. We came back home. And then he had to go back to Himachal Pradesh. I mean, I'm being so honest on camera.
Go for it.
Okay,
Go for it.
so I mean, please cut this.
No, go for
Okay,
it.
So he went to Himachal for a shoot. He stayed there for 15, 20 days.
Can we put his name? Can we put a picture?
No, we cannot.
Alright.
it's okay. 300 people will see it. Big deal. Come on.
Oh,
shit.
Oh, bro. Dude, this is this is like an insult, Dada. Man, girls building out name. I'm now we're gonna use this clip to get us more views.
More followers.
At least
more
500 views.
We need it. We need it. You didn't even come on.
8 and like.
Okay. You know what? Informal bet. What's the bet? How many views is gonna get?
I think it's gonna blast the shit out of internet once I restart posting everywhere. Oh my
That's
god.
300 you know what? 500 views. Fuck you, bitch. We're gonna get 500 fucking views. Fuck that shit, bro. You know that's our target. 500 fucking views.
Go for it.
Just fucking with you. Don't worry.
She knows the average
You're-
count also about your views.
She's been stalking me. She has no idea. She's already obsessed.
I can barely keep it in my pants right now. It's so hard. Now getting into the
You're
camera,
not
it's
very
hard.
good.
Oh shit! This
Okay,
is
so yeah,
bad.
that's how it went, and he came back from Himachal, and we started talking again. So I was the one who started talking again, like, "Are you back?" or something like that, and he messaged me 2 days back saying that, "Where are you?" And all
Do you know when these guys message you again? Is it at night? I'm telling you, it's at night.
No.
It's at night.
No.
What time was it?
Afternoon.
Fuck, this boy has nothing to do in life. Or
No,
what?
he's an amazing person. Like amazing in the sense.
Do you love him?
No, not yet.
Defending when he's not there. Red
You know what's
flag,
funny? You know what's
guys, red
ironic?
Till the
flag.
time I know, I will say he's a good guy.
You know
good
what
person.
I've realized is ironic?
He's
These
not
girls
just-
who look so slutty and all of that, which, baby, you look beautiful, right? And they are actually the least promiscuous of them all.
Softies inside.
Yeah, like they act all like if you see Bhageshree's Instagram, you just
Dude,
really like
yeah.
I saw Bhageshri. This is a
Give us
funny
the word. What was the word? Give us the word.
Thirst traps.
No filter.
I'll tell you what I looked at. You're one of those internet thoughts, right? Like the whole like
I'm the mysterious woman.
bullshit. There's no mystery. There's everything
then-
is out there.
then-
There is no mystery, baby.
There's
You
nothing.
wish there was mystery.
Uh,
No, no, you're beautiful, right? And you're not. You would look at your. Okay, how do I say this without sounding like a complete piece of shit?
You're sounding like one right now.
I know. Wait, I'm trying to find a better word. See, from a male's perspective, if I would look at it and I did not know who you are,
Mm.
it's very sexual in nature. Like your Instagram is
Because
very
I have a
sexual.
follower count, so my gender ratio is 85% men.
I'm not denying it. I'm
Yeah,
100% sure.
15%
Yeah, and there is a reason for that. There's a reason for that. And I'm not judging you. I love it. Like those beach things. Baby, you got something going, right? Love it. Amazing. Keep doing more. Now here's the thing. when most of us will look at those pictures, you'll be like, oh, this is a slut, this is a what, XYZ, falana, falana, falana. But I know you. You're the sweetest little butterfly out there. Like, a man can probably, like, the man who you would want could probably be right in front of you, and you would do absolutely fucking nothing because you're a scared little pussycat, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like, and you want love, and you act. So it's the irony is the game of lust
At
versus
times too
love.
much, you feel, what happens is too good feels too intimidating for me.
And that comes to my second question. This is an important question. I've been meaning to ask somebody from the influencer space, and especially for people who post as, how do I, thoughty?
Mm,
Do you know what a thought is?
thought. Okay.
Like, you don't know what a thought is?
Yeah.
Okay, so your Instagram is very thoughty. Desirable, lustful, shit like that, right? And you look at that and you would assume certain things about you, which is all bullshit. Is it a vicious cycle in the sense where, and if you don't want to answer this, you don't have to go there, because I've been in this game, right? Like, I've been in this game long enough, and that shit is fucking addicting. The likes, the shares, the comments, and that shit can go into your fucking mind, and because it's
You lose your sanity.
every
at one
time
point of time.
you want to feel good, it's like a fucking dopamine hit. Like, one picture you put out there, all the validation in the world is like at your doorstep, boys telling like, oh my god, you're the most beautiful girl in the world, and all of that shit I can't even imagine, because like, I have 3,000 followers. I have probably 200 kids who really love what I do, and they will listen to whatever I say, and I love these kids. And that itself, in the sense where like, Saad bhai kya mast hai to, is like so fucking beautiful for me, but it's never going, it hits even my vanity, even though it is not sexual in nature. It hits my vanity on some levels, right? And you have to detox. I can't imagine, because the toll it fucking takes on your head to kind of go in and come out of that zone and to kind of detach yourself. Have you ever fallen in the trap of, I'm not feeling good, let me post something to feel better?
Yeah, I mean, how close to your heart does it get, or where do you hold the
It-
gates?
And keep
for
the
that?
mic closer.
It gets really close actually. So especially during pandemic, this has happened. Like, every booming artist are coming up, showing their skills, talents, whatever they have on social media, and then you get to see a lot of people growing so well. I remember the days when I started my blogging journey. It was 3.5 years back, and I met a person, like, I met a female blogger. She hardly had 6,000 something followers. At that time I had 10,000. Now she has reached 800K
Oh
followers.
yeah, bro. Instagram changed the fucking
Yeah, correct.
game.
So she boomed like anything, and I was not able to do it the way I wanted to. Maybe because I have too many things in my mind, or I was not taking one niche. That, if you're doing travel, you do travel. If you don't want to do fashion, you want to do fashion. If you don't want to do lifestyle, everything. So it took a toll on my entire head. And there were times I used to sleep around 3 o'clock at the night, and I was thinking of captions, what to put for my next post. I used to plan my entire grid that way. And when you talk about being a skin show on your, like, on my feed, you want attention. You want people that you really exist on Instagram. If you're posting only about brands, that will not help your original audience.
There is no problem with selling brands. I'm
Yeah.
not concerned about
Yeah.
that. I'm more concerned about your fucking mental health.
It has
That
gone beyond.
Takes, because
toll.
a friend of mine, she's an influencer, and she
I
deleted
stopped.
her
So what I do,
Instagram, and she said, fuck this shit, bro. Like,
I know
it
her.
starts,
I know
you know
her.
what I'm talking
I
about.
know
Yeah,
her. I
she
know her.
deleted, she was at about 15,000 followers or
She
something.
had really good followers, and
And she
used
had
to do-
mad retention, and she
Yeah.
was doing really well. And one point she said, fuck this, I can't do this anymore. She deleted that shit, and I asked her why, and she's like, and she didn't even like, deactivate. She's like, I don't want this to exist.
Yeah.
Because
I know a lot of female influencers who have deleted their account when they have good following, and they really are that is their.
why does that happen?
I don't know, something. I think one fine day you get up and you don't want to do that shit anymore, and you just leave. You don't want any social validation, or you don't want to exist in the social media.
How do you come
So-
back from?
So what's that point where you reach, where you feel like, where you go from this amazing world to feel like shit? What is that like?
No, it's not feeling like shit. It's like
Waking up
you don't want to exist on social media. You don't want to tell people
Is
what
the
you're doing.
validation not the same anymore?
No, I don't think so. I'm telling you, here on social media, it's a rat race. And in order to prove yourself all the time, you have to be there on your toes all the time. When I feel bad, I don't post. I just shut myself down.
Really? I would
Yeah.
assume like when you would feel bad, you would post so that you get that thing out of your system.
You know
No.
how they say that even if you win the rat race, you're still a rat.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, that's some background deep voices going on,
Yeah.
bro. Like what shit? Oh fuck. Okay.
So last year it was the time when I was feeling shit about myself. I went through anxiety, depression, all that, whatever. So I didn't use my Instagram for 2 months. I didn't post anything. I uninstalled my Instagram from my cell. From my mobile. So that's how it is.
But you know what? On the flip side, though, I never understood this till I actually got in the game long enough. And again, I'm coming from a very different space, very different kind of conversations. Like the conversations we have on my Instagram is mostly business and shit like that, and motivational, like "Kar dega Andu, tum kar sakta hai, I believe in you," all of that nonsense, right? And I remember, like, I love the internet because there are people in the internet who are genuinely fucking amazing. I met this kid on the fucking internet. Like this kid who sits here, does everything, lives with me, stays, like he has more like he's around me more than anyone, and I've met him through the internet.
You know what? Our entire team where I'm working right now, they have hired through Instagram. Our entire team has been hired through Instagram. That's the power of social media.
So where do you draw the line?
I don't want to mix my personal side hustle with my profession.
Is Instagram your profession?
It is. Of course it is. But it's a side hustle now. Being a creator, see, you have amazing profile. You have 500, 600K followers and all that jizz and jazz and whatever fancy things you have. But if brand doesn't approaches you, where the fuck will you get your money?
And that's another thing I've realized. There are these, and we've been having this conversation after I come to Bombay. I came to Bombay and I realized influencers garib hai, bro. Like khatarnak garib hai influencer. I used to look at these. I'm like, oh, these are like doing banger shit in life, man. How much money? And then I realized, Lokhand wala jao. Like you'll find all of these guys. And I realized that, number one, this is my advice to influencers. If you guys are listening, you guys have something that's very hard for business people. For us, if we need to push something out in the market, it's gonna take so much money and so much effort to put our shit out there and to get market validation. You have access.
It's
To
called digital currency.
Yeah, you have access to what we call what's the word? Distribution.
Yeah.
You have access to distribution like nobody's business. If you can stop fucking selling your shit through brands, and this is something weird, and I'm telling you this on a very honest, build shit that will last more than your fucking limelight.
That's what your
And-
brands are doing. They are not spending money on big production. What they do is, suppose you want to sell a product and you want to sell it online and you want good marketing. What you do is you give it to a good influencer like Komal Pandey. She's one of those leading most influencer in India. They will ask you to make a commercial ad kind of a video, which they will charge bomb. But of course, that is lesser than a production house.
You know what's ironic
And then
though?
they run the
I
ads.
still would suggest Komal Pandey to then do one very simple thing. Start her own fucking company or find someone who will help her. Bro, you are going to be...
She has a team.
Okay, then that's good. Then
She
that
has
is...
a team. She has a team. And they have been doing way
But
better.
I think she's an exception. Like her, Tanmay Bhatt. Do you know who Tanmay Bhatt is?
Of course,
They are
course.
exceptions.
They
I
are
love
exceptions.
fucking Tanmay Bhatt, right?
Yeah.
Tanmay Bhatt is a fucking king. He's
Can't
got
tell
The
a
one
king.
behind sitting me.
Cunt and a king.
Bro, there is no one bigger than Tanmay Bhatt. I am ready
Can
to...
never be.
Tanmay Bhatt, if you ever
I
watch
mean-
this, I will suck your dick, baby. I'm not
Count
gay.
me in. Count me
I
in.
am
Count
not...
me in.
I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
We want to
But
pull the
that
camera this side
man...
and see the women mein rosta
That
right
man
there. By the way,
cannot-
the girl who is talking behind, she just stays just near your house. By the way,
That is
The-
extremely creepy.
I know where you are, and I'll come get you.
No, like I love Tanmay Bhatt for two reasons. Number one, this man cannot die.
Hmm.
He cannot die. Like you cannot kill him. And
You cannot
he's
cancel him.
one of the biggest business creators, and people don't know
Absolutely.
this about him.
I
He
do.
has shit in everything. He owns a piece of everything.
Absolutely.
If you want to learn how the fuck do you leverage your distribution, learn it from fucking Tanmay Bhatt. That fucker doesn't need to take money from kids. He owns more shit than you can ever imagine. Yet he will go on fucking YouTube and dance for the fucking kids. Take 5 rupees from the fucking kids because he realizes.
The dopamine creators,
Fuck,
dopamine
yes,
high creator,
he
like,
is in fucking
consistent,
love.
like fuck.
Consistent.
Yeah,
If this was Tanmay Bhatt.
that's not in your concept. your fuck is inconsistent.
Oh man. But like on a genuine level though, bro, Shri,
Mm.
there is so much to you that I love and appreciate on so many levels. Because it's very easy for people. Like I look at people and I'm like, what is she done? She's fucking like whatever. But it's not like to deal with the highs and lows of the space that you're in, because you are going to be relevant and irrelevant in seconds.
And then look beautiful in the camera,
And
which will be documented for life.
And you think it's easy to look good,
Not at
motherfucker.
all.
It's not. You
It's
know how long
expensive.
You know how
Yeah,
long
I
it
think
took me
for-
to look this sexy, motherfucker. It's fucking
Yeah, I think because for traditional creators, it's their work which doesn't associate with their look or how they are perceived in the world.
But
Like
that's
what you
the
see from the
advantage of a
eye. But
man.
when you're-
That's
but
the
when you're-
advantage of men,
but
not
when-
for women.
Yes, and when you're in a space like that where your perception is everything and then work is another, you have two things to battle at.
Like, look at
You
me.
know?
I'm sitting here with a bald head and a lungi and talking to two very beautiful women. I can do that shit. You think women can? And I hate to say this. And we are all equal and all of that shit. No, motherfucker.
It's
Shit's
not.
skewed. You're fucked. Learn your advantages and move the fuck along. Cheers to that, bro.
Cheers to that.
This is not alcohol. This is not.
That's GNT, by the way.
I need another round.
No.
All drunkards here.
Oh, but
Right
but
there.
but no. This is the thing. This is going to be, and this is the last thing I want to get touch base on, and then move, because I don't want to kind of keep going there.
Mhm.
Between your alter ego, because I believe you're playing a character. The girl on the internet is a character. We are all playing
Absolutely.
characters.
Yes,
That's not
yes,
who you are.
Yes, yes.
And that thing is,
I
most
have
people don't.
actually come across
You're
so
looking
many-
at me funny. You're looking at me funny. And realize this.
No.
Whenever you switch on the camera in front of me versus the person
Mm.
you know behind,
Yes.
is very different. I'm not this social. Like, this is probably as much they've spoken to me in the last 3 days that they've lived with me. Right?
Yeah.
Like, this is a very different person. Like, I'm
Yeah.
playing a character. You're
Yeah.
playing a character.
Mm.
Just say fuck.
Mm.
Have you learned to separate the characters?
Yes.
Or do you allow Bugeshree
No.
tinkering?
Mm.
Do you allow tinkering, the affection and the love she gets, to enter the vanity of Bhageshree's head? Because
No, I know how to separate the two characters.
was it the same always?
No.
When was the shift? Tell me about the shift.
I think I eventually learned, and I completely behave different when I am in the when there's some creators things, or when I am doing things professionally, and when I'm with my personal crowd. So it differs a lot, and they have seen the difference and they know what it is. That's my game.
Does it leak?
No, doesn't.
She has a different fucking opinion. She's sitting there.
She might have, but
Once in a while it does.
once in a while,
And
it
that's
will
fair.
come.
That's
and
fair.
that's
That's
fair.
fair.
Yeah,
That's fair. But
And
I keep my game strong. It's not
yeah,
that I
and
will
you're
harm
real,
you.
right? You're
or-
real.
yeah.
So there has to be.
So there has been instances where I met people in Goa, in Delhi, and they know me, and I was very surprised, and I was happy also that they follow me and all that. Then after 5 minutes of chit chats and everything, they're like, "Oh my God, you are so different from the one we see or you on social media."
Oh, yeah, you look like a homeless 10-year-old. Like,
Yeah.
If you
No.
see
I do.
I had to make this.
I'm
She-
extreme. I'm
she
extreme.
came,
Either
bro,
look homeless
for
or
the
look
date, I'm
bomb.
telling you, bro, she came out, okay? She came out and she's like, oh, I'm the boy's coming to meet. I'm like, bro, you look like a homeless 10-year-old. I'm like, what the fuck? Go
Whatever. He made
change.
me change.
I'm like,
dresses
go
for a
fucking.
person which was not worth.
It doesn't matter, bitch.
Yeah, that doesn't
You
matter.
need, like, because that was
Yeah, that's fair.
on that note of the most feminist thing that you could have ever said.
No, but I think I'm extreme. There's only two types of me. Either it's homeless or it's extreme. Like I'm in bomb. That's it.
Can you
There's-
show the feet? Can we see the
My pearls all around.
Keep those legs together, honey. Keep those legs together.
Don't spread it out.
On
Was
that-
I
okay.
cut this?
Not
a genuine advice to the girls who are now, because now, see, how old are you?
27, 28,
27, and you're still dealing with emotional leak with the fucking attention that the internet is.
Mhm.
There are fucking 17-year-old influencer girls, fucking 18-year-old, I don't
14.
know, 14-year-old,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
scary.
They are actually doing better than
No, but the thing is,
they have
imagine
faced the world more than
imagine how much shit goes on in their head, right? Like
You know what I'm telling you? See, if I would have started my blogging career or whatever the creator thing way back around 17, 18, I would have done wonders by now.
Bro, you would have
Yeah.
left it, I guess.
No, I wouldn't. I feel
I
so.
think it's different, bro.
See,
It doesn't matter.
the creators who does like create content who are of the age of 14, 15, they're doing out of fun, okay? And then suddenly
That's
something.
not true. I don't believe that. I
no,
feel
most of
these
them.
girls who are doing it on, and I'm gonna get fucking cancelled for this shit.
Mm.
I think it's to feed their insecurities.
Bro,
I'm
it's
sorry.
validation, bro. It's same
It's-
for everybody.
It's attention, validation. You know, someday
And there's
one of the
nothing
other
wrong with
video
it, bro.
might
You
get
should see me.
viral.
And listen, I don't get me wrong. I'm not judging you. You should see me in fucking clubs and bars. Like I'm the most vanity-seeking,
The
attention-whoring
dirty
motherfucker
dancer.
you'll ever meet, right?
And also, everybody cannot. Even if you want to, and if
Yeah.
you want to have 1,000 people, you cannot. You might want to put yourself out there, whether it's club, pubs, digital. It wouldn't get you that mileage ever. So it's a personality that attracts.
To both of you, two advices, one advice each.
Mhm.
One to the girl who is starting out and how to deal with the fucking insecurities of being in this space. Number one. Number two, to the boys who want to try to get laid. We're going to close on that. Go, shoot.
I think she should go first.
Yeah,
he
go
has
for it.
asked-
Go for it.
yeah.
Give me those questions. I was refilling my glass.
Okay. First question is to the girl who's feeling insecure and doing whatever she does to on the internet, and how does she deal with those things?
You have a persona, you have your originality, but deep down, you need to have your 3 friends that really stick with you through and through. I mean, your digital space can be what it is, your
Anything.
workspace can be what it is, but till you come back home to reality, you will not be able to live that truly and not your real life truly. So, regardless of what you're there out, and it can be 10 times or a flip side of you, it can be a 180, it can be a 360, but you gotta have 3 people in your life that show the real
Who can
side of
ground
you, the
you.
shit together. Yeah.
Well, basically,
Otherwise-
who can
otherwise
call
there's-
you for what it is?
Yeah,
and do
I
not
mean,
let
I
it go to
mean,
your head.
tomorrow I want to get back home and somebody just tell me that, fuck, this was stupid. Or fuck, this was amazing. And when they say it, that's the real validation. It's not.
Can I
It's
just
not
copy
the.
that?
It's not the
You
200 people.
Okay, then for you,
Can I
How-
just copy
how-
that?
how
Because I actually my friends keep telling me this. Ki when we are with you, we know the what real you are. But when we go out with you for events like this, half of the time I'm not with them. I go
That's
around,
fine, I
play
think. I
hard.
think
That's
you've
why.
accepted it.
Yeah, they have accepted it the way I am, and it's a beauty. It's not easy to get friends like this because when they see that, okay,
They
I'm
don't
getting-
judge you too.
Yeah,
They don't
when-
judge you for
when at
being
times
whatever
you see that,
character you need to play.
Oh, Shree, hi, hello, and how are you, and all that. And then I get all the attention and all that. And they're there right behind me who came with me with +1s and +2s. And then they don't get to say hi, hello, but they know for the fact that's my job. And then I come back home. whenever-
Find people who are not able to do not let. That's very fucking interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually interesting because that's hard.
That's
Because you
why.
don't realize that these people who you go with, they can cause you so much. And I've seen a lot of this
and they are
happen.
the real ones.
And fuck the real ones, bro. In the sense where you won't even realize there are some people in your life who are going to be very nice to you, but they do not mean
They
well
are
to you.
not.
They will just be like, oh, you're getting attention. Oh, and they pull your shit. But the fact that you are understanding of who she is and where she comes from, and she has to do this because she's playing a character, is such a beautiful
So
fucking thing.
I'll correct you there. It's not a character. It's another person that it's her personality. It's both those faces are real.
I'm not playing.
Both the faces are real. She's
Oh,
got
okay.
to do what she's
Yeah.
got
Okay,
to
when
do.
I say character,
have to-
in the
you
sense we are all playing characters. Like I'm saying in a very meta way.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it in a
Yeah.
false persona way.
Yeah.
I'm saying in a meta way
So
we
in
are
a
all
meta
playing a
way,
certain character.
if you don't have your gravity right, you will always be
I come
circling
back
around
home,
something.
I come back home homeless, restless, or sad, or whatever it is. And they treat me the way I am. I don't want to feel, oh my God. I mean, wow, this attention. No, I don't want that. And that's what has kept me balanced.
She's saying something else. But okay, I think on that.
I'm a crybaby. She knows that for the fact.
But it's not about that. Crybaby someday and a strong ass motherfucker the other. You know,
I mean,
you've got to.
But that's what it keeps you balanced. That's what it keeps you balanced. That's the reason. जब भी कोई मिलते हैं मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि how you're so grounded, how you're so chill. I mean this, that, and I said this is how I am. I keep my close people who are very normal, who knows, how to deal with life, and who is not always the show off kind of a thing in front of the camera.
We are not going to end this on this note because it's serious. I want Yash is a young boy. How old are you, baby?
I'm 19.
You're 19.
Yeah.
Okay. So this 19-year-old boy needs to, say for example, needs to get laid. Not that he has any problem doing it. Advice to him. Genuine. Look at him.
Yeah.
Give him advice.
Don't
Give him advice.
Don't
Both
go
of you.
around saying.
First thing, do you want to get laid?
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
He does. Yeah.
Don't go around
It is
saying
to
I
a
want your
general
pussy, I want your
19-year-old.
pussy. It doesn't work like that.
Okay,
That
yeah.
doesn't
Who
work
the
like
fuck
this.
says I want your pussy? I want your pussy.
You should have seen the party we were at yesterday.
No, I believe that. See, I come from a very old school kind of a person, like old school love, and please do not use Bumble, for God's sake.
Bro, we were getting a sponsor.
Asking for
right?
sponsorship in the first 10 minutes.
That's how you use
guarding
Bumble.
and getting
I'll tell you.
blocked
Use
in the
Bumble.
last
Listen,
10 minutes.
I'll tell you.
Apologies are in order. Please,
I'll tell you.
please.
Bumble needs to really work on their features or whatever it is. So this is one of the things. So one of my friends' picture was catfished, and it was a verified profile on Bumble, and they were using his pictures to get laid. So
Does that remind you of something that happened this evening?
That's a conversation for round 2. We still didn't get any advice from the ladies. Ladies, quick, one sentence. A boy, what he can do in order to get some. One line.
Okay, respect her.
Bullshit. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You be legit. This is why men are still creepy, because there isn't a girl out there who's giving them real fucking advice.
Carry protection is and ask with respect. That's it.
So I
Consent.
Ask with respect and carry protection. Don't go around homing like my dick is free to fuck anybody. Don't do that.
I don't think he'll do that. 19-year-old.
But we're not talking about him.
Yeah.
We're giving
To a
advice
general
to
19-year-old.
No. It's a piece of
It's
advice
true,
for
it's
300
general.
people.
Yeah.
On that note.
Carry your emotions and protection together.
The 300 people.
On that note,
watching
thank
us.
you very much for coming to Kaafi Sexy's podcast. And I hope you come back soon. I love you.
I love you
And
too,
thank you for the
Saad.
guest in the background who has been yapping her ass out. I think we're going to go get... We're going to party, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much.
Never gonna let me in his house ever again.
Maybe... I don't know about the house. The room's open for you. Thank you so much for coming.